Yeah, welcome guys. It's Klangrausch again, and today I would like to show you this synth that I just showed you right now. Sounds pretty cool, doesn't it? So let's start. First of all, you of course need a melody, and I already did this. I just copied it. Quite complex. The first thing you need to do is to create a combinator, and in the combinator we select the line mixer 6.2. How do we get this big sound? First of all, you need a lot of different notes, which is as you can see here, you need a wide range of notes. And the second very important thing is that you create at least 2 or 3 synthesizers. And in this case, it's the malstrom. So first of all, we select a malstrom. Okay, this way it's a bit faster. A second malstrom, so that it's here. And a third one. And the sound is made by Sawtooth 16 synthesizers, or oscillators, sorry. You can find this one here, and then we activate the second oscillator, oscillator B, and take an OSC Sawtooth 16 again. So what do we need to do? I selected 2 Sawtooth 16 waves in the first malstrom. So what do we need to do first? We mute these two so that we have this sound at the beginning. Yeah, this sounds quite weird, doesn't it? Okay, this is the basic sound. The first thing we need to do is to take this knob and this is fundamental for spreading the sound with this knob. Now listen. Can you listen? It very nice, isn't it? The next thing you need to do is to detune these 2 oscillators a little bit. Now we can copy this patch. In English it is copy patch, of course. This is the German version. And insert it into the two other malstroms. Okay, I'm a bit tired. Never mind. I think that you like the sound, so you can be patient. The second malstrom we have to put an octave higher, both oscillators, and at the third also 1 octave higher, and now we can listen to the whole sound. I will turn this up. Okay, at the second malstrom we can move these knobs to make it sound different from the other ones. Okay, so what do we need to do next? The next thing is to make this sound big by equalizing it. And this we do by adding an equalizer, of course, and for this we are going to create an M-class equalizer. While clicking you hold shift so that it doesn't connect. And how do we connect this? Because we have 3 synthesizers, it's quite easy to take the mixer output to the audio input of the equalizer and then route this back to here. And now we listen by making the highs more prominent. Okay, that's all. That already sounds nice. And the next thing we need to do, what I did here, is adding two RV7000. The one is for a reverb and the other one is for a delay. In this case, it's a ping pong delay. Unfortunately, Reason doesn't have this preset, this patch, this ping pong delay, because I made this by myself. Maybe you can find another one good sounding delay. So, let's add a reverb, RV7000 advanced reverb, and now it's already connected behind the equalizer. So let's try. Yeah. And the next thing is to add an RV7000 again. And now we are going to look for a delay. I think this ping pong is quite equivalent, nearly the same to my patch that I made by myself. I think this sounds quite nice. And I think that's already it. Well, of course, you can add a sidechain to this to make this effect that I used in my presentation. We can do this quite quickly. I don't talk at that time. So, while clicking the redrum and the compressor, I of course hold Shift again, so that they are not connected. The output of this one goes to this, and the output of this one, damn, how to route this now? No, this way. The audio output. What the fuck? Sorry guys. So as you can see, routing sometimes is not easy. Okay. This is the last instance of the sound. Oh gosh. Here's the compressor. So we put the output of the second RV7000 to the audio input, and the audio output again we put to the output of the combinator. And the sidechain will be our kick drum. And now I'm going to select the kick. First of all, of course, we have to add the kick. As you can hear, it already starts to pump. Whoa. And one thing that I have to say that I had problems very often is when you have a redrum as a sidechain source in your combinator, you have to make sure that in the programmer this redrum doesn't receive notes, sorry. So we have to enable it. I think the word is enable. And now it works nice. Yeah guys, that's it. I hope that you like this synth, and if you make a track with it, you can maybe write me a comment underneath the video. And for the end, I will play my presentation again. Have a nice day. See you next time. Bye bye.